everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Tunnel Vision. I'm your host, Ryan Abraham, publisher of USCFootball.com, joined alongside Connor Morrissette. We call him Triple Double, a.k.a. Triple Double. And we have a very special guest, Jahkeem Stewart. You might call him Thanos, USC's star freshman defensive lineman, joining us thanks to House of Victory. Jahkeem, thanks for coming on, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Can't complain. USC 4-0 right now, a big win.
Yes,
we're going to talk about your big night with 2 tackles for loss in the game against the Spartans. But I just want to let everyone know we want to thank House of Victory for setting these interviews up. Connor and I were both at the Ultimate Tailgate at the Rex for the Michigan State game. Jahkeem, you missed out a little bit. The food was
I did.
legit stuff. So the QR code's up on the screen if you want to check that out. And or if you want to donate to House of Victory and help student athletes like Jahkeem, they've been awesome to us over the years, helping set these interviews up. And I think they do a great job helping all you guys out as student athletes. And I know you've done some cool charity work with them over the last few months. I don't know if you want to talk about some of the stuff. I know there was a whole bunch of carrots and I think some wheelchair stuff going on. What you been doing?
Yeah, I think for the carrot one, I think we did a record of 8,500. So that was pretty fun just to do that for the community. Really enjoyed telling my brothers, really bonding. It also helped me just to get to know those guys. Like Zachariah and Oos. With my dog AJ, them dudes, they just coming in. So it's really a great chance to get to knowing them and just really helping the community out. And the wheelchair one, that was very fun to me because I treat, everybody with respect. And for them people to be disabled, I feel as though you still got to, treat them with utmost respect because you don't know what their mind be going through. So I feel as though like just giving them, showing them love and giving them, those type of things. And that was great. Me just being who I am. I love kids. So I feel as though going to the playground, throw the football, play a little basketball, a little hoops. Me, I'm competitive, so I think I was going a little too hard on them, but I feel as though they enjoyed it, and I had a good time, and everybody had a good time. So I'm really happy I could do those things through House of Victory. Thank you, House of Victory.
You're dunking on the kids. There was that funny commercial where, like, I forget who it is, but some basketball player, like, the little kid comes up and the guy just swats it away, like, swats your shot away. Hopefully you weren't doing that.
Oh, you're probably talking about Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I think that was the Kevin Durant one, yeah.
You could get through that a little bit. So, but nice work. And it's great. Yeah, you've only been, it's not been that long you've been on campus. How's the transition been?
It's been great. For real, trusting Coach Henny, Coach Sky, Coach Noah. I feel as though, getting with them outside of football, that was my main priority, and just, telling them on some things I feel uncomfortable in, and them giving me the pat and me following the pat. I feel as though I'm doing a good job with that. Trusting all the coaches and really them being my mentors and them helping me find good mentors. So I feel like that was my, big question on coming to USC, and they answered it full head of steam. But the transition is going great. Sure, I got a lot of good friends. Floyd, my dog, my road dog, Jacoby Lane, all them dudes. My captain Dev, he the captain of the D-line room. He taught me a lot of things just from him leading. Eric Genty, all of them. They teach me a lot of good things just from a young dude standpoint.
Jahkeem, you made a tremendous play against Michigan State where you almost took the handoff from the Michigan State quarterback.
Yeah.
They were able to get that off. Could you just take us through that play to describe what you saw in that play and how you were able to get in the backfield so quickly?
Yeah, from film study for real. So me knowing what Michigan State team they like to run, they like to run a lot of stretch open. So I feel as though whenever I was on the line, I was looking at the backfield set and the tight ends, and it had a big gap in while I shot. So I feel as though like me looking at that gap is only one way he go get out. And when a guard left, he wasn't fast enough to get back like quick enough. So I feel as though I had to take a shot, and I took a shot. And Coach Henry, he was happy with me at the same time, but he still like it was always a coaching point to it. So me just really being in the film and knowing what they like to run on certain downs, we was really emphasizing that though, like stretch open. They're a big stretch open team. They like to run counters sometimes, but me, I just took a shot and I got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, Jahkeem, we were in the press box. Connor was next to me and just asked, hey, is Jahkeem in the game yet? And I'd get my binoculars when you just came in, and I watched you, and boom, the instant play. I mean, you guys must have went crazy just coming to play for one game, and then you blow it up like that.
Yeah. It was great. Really, I feel as though with all my teammates really being right there to support me on that, with who I had in the game. I know I had EG in the game. It was Keyshawn Silver. He was telling me that the ball coming your way. So I said, okay, bet. Why not just take a shot here? So boom, I was slid to egg out. I took a shot. I made the TFL, big TFL. And really, it was really all my brothers coming to support me. My road dog, Floyd, him being next to me, coming to support me, Keyshawn, all those guys did. I feel like with this team right now, we all happy for each other. We love seeing each other win. And that's going to take us far in life.
Jahkeem, it's been well documented, but you didn't play your last year of high school football. And so I think there was a thought with USC fans like, we know this kid's really good, but when he didn't play that last year, how big of an impact can he have right away? Can you describe the training that you went through with Clyde Alexander that got you ready to play at USC as a true freshman when you didn't have your senior season?
Yeah. We worked extremely hard, like especially last year. Like my senior/junior, so we worked extremely hard, especially on technique, but really just being strong and mentally ready for college. We feel as though like it wasn't gonna be easy. We know it wasn't gonna be easy, nothing easy in life. So I think just really getting my mental right and my physical body right, me knowing me, I'm a confident guy, and I feel as though like whenever I get my confidence back to what it was in high school, I'm gonna dominate college. So what it was just being able to transition from my confidence from high school into college, and I feel as though I did that a little bit. I'm not there yet, and me knowing me and him knowing me, he feels as though that it's the same. So if I just really get back on level on track to what I was in high school, college and high school is different things, but football not gonna change. Football is still the same thing. So it's just only thing changed the body type of people and how fast it is. Everybody gonna have different mentalities, different mindsets. So I feel as though like whenever I get that back, it's gonna be a great season ahead for me and the team.
A lot of the fans on USCFootball.com love the recruiting aspect of things. Yours was really interesting. Obviously, you go from one LA to another, Louisiana to reclassification, and then ended up picking USC. The Chargers had some high-ranked recruits from the SEC country before and decommit, but you end up obviously enrolling and you're there now. Maybe kind of give a little brief recap of your journey and reclassify and how you end up coming to USC.
I say the journey on me coming to USC it was great. I feel as though with all the coaches staying in touch, Coach Henny, Coach Sky, West, Dog. I feel as though when all of them stand in touch with me, especially whenever I reclassify, knowing that I was down, then they keep my head up, keep my mental right, and keep my head on forward because they know that I was gonna be a great player, and they still know I'm gonna be a great player. So just really trusting them that. Knowing that I'm gonna be who I am, and them not really worrying about if I reclassify up or me being a 17-year-old/18-year-old coming into college. Them just really knowing that I'm gonna be a great player, and they trust me with that. And I feel as though I got their trust, so I gotta build on that. And me coming to LA is more than football to me. I feel as though football don't last forever. So you got to build certain type of relationships with certain type of people. And that's only some people only could get in touch with in LA. So I feel as though like I got to really get that connection going. And that's what I've been doing. I'm not so sold on just being a football player because that's I don't want to be viewed as just a football player. I'm a student athlete and I'm a human at the end of the day. So I got to get my respect on the human aspect of it. And I think I'm doing that pretty good as an 18-year-old. Just keep those little things in order and just really meeting new people on campus. And I feel that that's my main priority because football will take care of itself.
Love the mindset, Jahkeem. So you got the nickname Thanos. How did that start? Where did that come from?
Clyde.
And it just stuck?
Yeah, it just stuck. He started calling me that. I don't know why. I think because we was traveling, like we came here, we went to Dallas, Texas. He was trying to find the top lineman to stop me. And then he couldn't find nobody, so he said, "You know what? I'm gonna give you a nickname." I ain't with nicknames. My nickname is Keem, because my name Jahkeem, so people call me Keem. I don't know why you call me Thanos, but everybody love it, so I just stick with it. I'm for the fans. I love fans because without them, we nothing.
That's so funny. Talk about fans. Like, people go crazy for recruiting. Like the fans on USCFootball.com, they love it. The 247 people, obviously they love recruiting. You being a 5-star guy, they absolutely love that. Then you have like a nickname like Thanos. Like, it made you like the most talked about player like on our board
fan ever.
If you had a marketing person, like that was perfect marketing. Just like you couldn't make yourself more.
That's what he did. He did some things that I didn't even know about. Just being like, just calling me that, and him knowing that's gonna go up. Him taking me all over. I just wanted to play football at the end of the day, but it's more than what it is, So him just keeping that out my head and just letting me play football, I'm happy about that, because I'm the type of person, I can't get big headed and I don't need no distractions from football.
There was a pretty big play from someone in your room last week at Purdue, or the previous game at Purdue. I don't know if you remember this one, but Jamal, of course you do. Jamal Jarrett with the pick six.
Thick six.
The thick six, the crazy, what was it like when that went down and he did his dance and everything? Like, what was that sideline like?
Oh, it was crazy. Cause when Ant right now in that picture, Ant fussing at him, talking about run, keep going. And the moment he put the ball up, Ant told him, if you don't put that ball down, mid run, because we always finish with a cross and everything we do. So for Ja to do that and Ant get on him, that shows a lot. But I said the sideline, we went crazy, because we didn't expect him, Big Ja, to go ahead and get that thick six, but he got it, and I'm happy for him. My dog been working very hard, and he coming along pretty great, because he one of my leaders. I look up to him too. Me being a young guy, I feel as though like, why not? He come from Georgia. Georgia got a lot of great players come from there. Recently, Jalen Carter, a dog. So I feel as though just really getting that knowledge from him. Because I asked him, like, how was them, like, what you learned from them type of guys, and that's stuff that matters. And he told me, and he got a routine going, so I feel that was great. But we was happy for him. Like, we was happy more than he was happy for himself. He still can't believe to this day. Actually, we caught him watching that video 20 times. Gavin Morris caught him watching that video 20 times.
Yeah.
He just couldn't believe it. Now, I'm happy for him. You can't do nothing but to be happy for him, because you don't know when you go get that type of opportunity. He got it, week 3, and you don't know, you may get many more coming in his life.
Yeah. We got to talk to him last week, and I called him out on that. I'm like, dude, I saw Gavin call you out on this story. It was pretty funny, because Chris Trevino shot that. Yeah, he shot that great video from the field level, and it was perfect. They ran right at him, so it was like a great video, and it was just watching, like, that was pretty funny. But yeah,
he kept replaying it. He put it in slow motion. Actually, he went back. Then he looked at it. He was slow motion it. I'm like, Ja, it's not gonna change. He talking about something. I tried to see if I almost dropped it. You don't got to look at it that many times, dog.
Yeah, he said he never scored a touchdown before, so
he didn't. Yeah. I believe him.
Yeah.
He big. He was moving too. He was moving though. Again, he was moving. He was moving to like the 30-yard line. He started getting tired.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, Jahkeem, you're from New Orleans. Eric Henderson from there as well. When did you first meet him, and why are you guys so close?
Sure. I met Coach Henny when he was on the Rams through Clyde, because that's their best friend that grew up. I met him when I was like 7th grade, when I first talked to him, because I was always an Eric Nana fan. So he said, Coach Clyde said, I know the person that coached Eric Nana. I said, who? He said, my best friend, Coach Eric Henderson. I said, what? I said, talk to him one day. So I talked to him, we chopped it up. He didn't want to believe on how old I was and stuff. So I say, well, and then going and going. So I say, we got close during the recruiting process, because he know you can relate to, your coach's struggle. So if you can relate to your coach struggle, then why not? Why you don't want that to be your coach? So I feel like Coach Henderson been through so much in his life, like past life, that the person he is right now, like only God could change that, And God bless him with so much, like especially from his mentality standpoint. Like he drilled so much in my head that like you got nothing but to be great. Like I got no other choice but to be great, and that's his standards for me, and I love it. Like from a coach, like why not? If he could do it, I could do it, and he pushing me like I'm one leader, like I'm a leader, like, and that's what I like. Him, Sky been on me so hard because he sees so much in me that I don't even see in myself. And that's the type of coach you need. And you don't need no coach who's going to, pat your back when you're doing right or pat your back when you're doing wrong. Sky, he always on me about the little things, and the little things matter in life. The little things will take you so far. So I feel as though like with them two being from New Orleans, Louisiana, like it's just we all automatically connect to each other just from being from Louisiana. Period. As a Louisiana, we all stick together and we all love each other. So with that, it's going to keep going on and going on, and we gonna make history for sure.
You end up missing that first game out of the gate, Missouri State, and then played in the last three, I believe, a tackle for loss in each of those games. What was it like those first couple snaps when you're playing against Georgia Southern? Like, hey, man, I'm playing in college now.
Yeah.
And then you sort of like get your feet wet a little bit.
Adapting. I was adapting to the atmosphere. It was different for sure. So me just trying to adapt to it and me getting my feet wet because I ain't there yet. Like, y'all see a lot. Y'all see what I'm doing right now, but with me, I ain't there yet. I ain't where I want to be at right now, and I ain't nowhere near close. So I feel as though like I just got to keep building my confidence, keep getting better each game, and that's what I've been doing. I've been getting better each game. Each preparation been getting better for me. So if I keep focused on those type of things, who knows what may happen in the future? Who knows like what record I might break? I feel as though like those things that really matter. Like just keep those things the main things. Don't get hungry. Keep trusting God with the process. And I feel as though I'm gonna go far in life.
Our coworker Gerard sent us in a really good question. He asks, Jahkeem, how do you see yourself and Floyd Barden setting up for the future of the defensive line? Who develops into what technique? And how is your relationship developed off the field with Floyd?
Oh, me and Floyd, best friends. Me and Floyd, best friends. That's my road dog. Whenever you see me, you'll see Floyd. Like today, I see him for the first time at like 5 p.m. He said, "Man, where you been, man? I ain't see you all day." So like it's like we always stick together, because we came in together. So I feel as though, man, like who knows what we may do, because we got a lot for sure. And technique wise, we know the whole line, so we go up there across the whole line and just keep building that. We both versatile. We both got a lot, on our plate. We both play with a high standard for each other, and we keep each other accountable for sure. Like every time I see him slacking, I'm like, man, what you doing? Like you can't do that. Every time you see me slacking, like, bro, get on your stuff. Like you can't be doing that. It's not you. And that's what I love about my dog. He always keep me humble. He always keep me like motivated, and I'm always keeping him motivated. That's the type of person you gotta have in your room. You don't want nobody who gonna let you do bad. Like that's that you can't build on that. You can't build from that. And that what Coach Henderson installed in us too, from early. Like just because y'all young don't mean y'all not gonna be something. Like we didn't know we'll be playing this early. We just go out there to practice each day, work hard each day. Going to women, work hard each day. We push each other, and every week from now on, we're gonna keep pushing each other. So next year, that is gonna be the younger people go keep pushing them. So it's gonna be something we're gonna be building in the process.
We had some questions from the Peristyle, the message board over at uscfootball.com. Some of the fans wanted to ask some questions. You mind going through a few of those, or?
Yeah, I got time.
You love it. Cognitive dissonance. He likes to ask this question. What's your major?
Major communication. I'm about to switch to real estate business.
Oh, okay. Communications, you can do our stuff, but yeah, real estate's probably better, more lucrative.
Yeah.
And then CS Tahoe 303. What style of music do you listen to before each game? Are there any specific artists or bands you like?
Yeah, I said Pacific artist, NBA YoungBoy. In this song by NBA YoungBoy, he'll give me to where I want to be. Before the game though, like I probably one time I listened to Ike Johnson speech. Ike Johnson speech on him going into college, on how he got injured and stuff. Yeah. So
what music? It was like a full-on speech.
Yeah, like it's 43 minutes.
Wow,
that's 43. It's 43 minutes. It's one of the best speeches I ever heard though. Yeah, for sure. You got if you take time to go listen to it, like he had a career injury, so his whole arm, he can't even raise his whole arm up. Like so he was going first round, but he had one collision on with a dude, and he paralyzed himself from head on. He had to get surgery. It's a great speech. It's a great speech.
We will check that one out. Yeah, that's heavy, but that's clearly motivating. I know he goes around and talks at campuses. That's great that you're listening.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Ike Johnson. Yeah. It's a great speech. I love it.
USC Sean 11 wants to know, what is your goal this season? How many sacks do you hope to average per game?
Hey, that's a great. I was hoping to get 20 and never too late. My goal for this season really is to just push my team to the limit. I feel as though just bringing what I bring to any table, having a great season with the team. We come in alone pretty well, so I feel as though us just keep going 1-0 each week, keep getting better each week, and just keep pushing each other each week, keep holding each other accountable each week. Pledge discipline. We got to keep that the main thing. And the standards, nothing go change. So we got to keep pushing each other, keep the standard, keep the main thing. Don't get big headed. Stay humble.
You're a pretty popular guy, Jahkeem. A lot of people have questions for you. Ryan of Troy wants to know, where do you feel most comfortable at this point on the defense? The 3 technique, 5 technique. Also, do you see yourself as a guy who's still growing physically?
I still see myself as a guy growing. You can never be a guy feel comfortable anywhere. Like you said, like Coach Henry always said, you never got it. You never got it. It's always something you got to learn from. So I feel as though just keep me just being a growing guy, keeping myself humble. And keeping the main thing, knowing that I could play anywhere. So me just staying versatile. I played the nose, I played the shed, I played from the 0 to the 5, the 0 to the 11. So I feel as though just keeping the main thing, trusting guys, staying humble, playing anywhere.
Steven 83 wants to know, have you found any good spots that serve gumbo since you've been out west?
No, I did not. So every home game, my family come down, my grandma, my mama, my uncle. They come down, my mom and my grandma, they be cooking for me. So Saturday, they had made some red beans with some smothered pork chop. And Sunday morning, they had made loaded seafood mashed potatoes with some fried fish, potato salad. Yeah, so they always make me feel like I'm home. So they had cooked gumbo like 2 weeks ago, last home game. Before this one, they cooked some gumbo for me. So now I ain't found a spot. Yeah. But they got a spot called Gumbo Boys. They got some alligator. I'll be going over there, get some alligator sometimes.
Nice. So John David Booty was a quarterback for USC a while back, and he's from Louisiana. His brother Josh played for LSU and won a World Series with the Marlins, but I've known them for a long time, and they had a friend that had a restaurant called Raging Cajun here in South Bay in Hermosa Beach, where I was, and he was on like the Great Food Truck Race, but I don't know how legit I mean, he was from there. It was pretty good. So I'm sure there's some places around. Yeah, there's still one in Redondo Beach called Raging Cajun. It's a different owner, but yeah, this guy Steve, he was pretty crazy, but he was on the Great Food Truck Race, and but he was friends with the Booties. They were all the Louisiana guys.
Yeah.
God, that was like 20
I may go over there.
You gotta go check it out. Yeah, the Raging Cajun.
Go over there.
They have crawfish boils and stuff. Yeah, I like crawfish etouffee and.
They got crawfish balls over there?
Yeah, like I forget what part of the year it is. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Coach Henry be making some crawfish. Well, it was during the summer. Yeah, he did a crawfish ball at his house. Yeah, we got some crawfish. He made me feel like home. But them crawfish were good too.
Oh yeah, that's good. I don't know if you're a big crawfish guy.
Yeah, I love crawfish. I love seafood.
Yeah. Nice, Connor. Are you into that?
I don't think I've ever had it, but I love seafood, so I'm in.
You never had crawfish?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you got to try.
You got to go back to if you want the best crawfish, you gotta
Yeah.
go to Louisiana and try it.
And Jahkeem, I'm not just saying this because you're on. If I could take a vacation anywhere right now, after hearing all the people who had so much good food at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, I'm going to New Orleans next chance I
You
get.
got to. You know Radman? He was our camera crew. He in Louisiana right now.
Oh.
He just takes me and Skylar for a place. So he at the French market.
Okay.
Is it like I think it's a French market. They sell food in there like fried boudin ball. You got some boudin. Yeah, got some good food over there.
Nice.
I'll remember that.
You gotta go try it.
We'll get you some beignets, Connor. Some
if you want seafood though, if you go to New Orleans and you want seafood, you go to like a place called Fiery Crab. They got some good stuff over there.
All right. Well, speaking of food, JM Trojan fan, do you have a favorite place to eat in LA? And what's been your biggest adjustment from high school to college? We talked about that a little bit. Your favorite place to eat in LA?
My favorite, it's not my favorite no more, but it was when I first came down here. It was Fixins. I love the oxtails with the Kool-Aid and the catfish nuggets. Yeah, it was Fixins for a minute.
Fixins, you know where is that? That's downtown somewhere? Or?
It's downtown LA. Yeah.
Okay.
It was good.
Nice. I don't think I have
I'll keep that in mind. Another food one for you, Jahkeem. Do you prefer gumbo or jambalaya?
Ooh, gumbo or jambalaya? Jambalaya. I'll probably go with jambalaya. Yeah, jambalaya. Because jambalaya, you can have a jambalaya with your side, and you can have some potatoes. I may go gumbo, because gumbo, you can have that gumbo.
It just changed.
Potato salad. And you can have a side. Wait. I'm going to go gumbo.
All right.
Gumbo. Because you can add the hot sauce in the gumbo, but you got your potato salad on the side to balance the spice out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go gumbo.
He just talked himself into it. I love it. I can't believe you haven't contemplated this before. This is great. Real time. 619 Grizzly, you've been blessed with supreme talent to play football, specifically defensive line. When you pair that blessing of talent with motivation, the sky's the limit. What is your motivation?
My family. My motivation, my family. I got a little sister, a little brother that look up to me. I got a little cousin, but I treat her like my little sister. So they look up to me. My mom and my grandma, they sacrifice so much. Like it's, words came with the stride. Like, what would I be without them? So I feel as though I gotta, show them that they work, their time, like it's gonna pay off in the long run. And they're very happy on what I'm doing right now. They ain't satisfied. They're gonna always cheer me on how I am. So I feel as though just being there for my little brother, my little sister. I got an older sister that I gotta take care of too. So just being there for my family, knowing that I got a mouth to feed, and just stepping up to the plate to be a man in my family.
Wodot wants to know which teammate has mentored you the most so far, and what have they done?
It could be more than one.
Yeah, of course.
I say Devin, Cameron, Keyshawn Silva, Arigenti, and those guys. They always remind me that I'm special, and that I got to keep my head on forward. That don't never get comfortable. Like never get comfortable with life. Never. Like you can never get comfortable on what you're doing. Like those two TFLs. Oh, and Anthony Beavers. We call him Tone. He always keep me humble for sure. He always keep me humble. Like those two TFLs I made. The next half, Anthony came out. He said, "All right, them plays over with. You gotta go make some more." I forgot what happened in the past. I said, "You right. I got you. So just keeping my head on. They always keep my head on for it. They always correct me when I'm wrong, even if I get mad. They always, it's so like you still wrong, but I did. Blah, blah. Then I sit back, I think about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty wrong in this situation. So just really becoming a man. Having man-to-man conversations is with all of them. They always go remind me on that. I still got a lot to learn. Don't never be satisfied on what you got right now. You can always go out there and get more. just keep your head on forward and push your brother. You know, even whenever you gotta hold them accountable when they're doing wrong. You know,
Sorry, go. You can finish your thought.
No, you smooth. It's smooth.
We have a good one here from, I think, Ajax84, unless I messed up who asked it. So sorry if this isn't credited properly. So Jahkeem, you mentioned that the coaches have lofty goals for you, but your goals are even higher for yourself. What are your personal goals for your time at USC before you leave someday?
My personal goal is to go 3 and out. You know, All-American 3 years. Get the sack record. You know, possibly win a Heisman Trophy as a D lineman. Win a defensive lineman trophy. Win a defensive trophy. You know, dominate and just keep on dominating. Break the freshman sack record. Just really just those big things that I have. Those the big goals that I have for myself, and you can achieve it because it's out there. All you got to do is put the work in and just keep working, and I feel as though I'm gonna achieve my goals. And that's why my standard so high for myself, because if I don't achieve them goals, then the lower goals below that is still great goals. So I'm always try to chase the big top. You know, as a defensive lineman, nobody never won Heisman. Why can't be me? You know, so like just keeping that forward, keeping my head forward with that. I feel as though I'm achieve some of them goals for sure.
Amazing. And the last one here from FightOn86_Scout. First, he gives you a nice compliment. He says, you're already one of my favorite players on the team. And then he says, I know the city of LA can be loud, but what's something that you have found here that brings you peace? For example, maybe workouts at the beach or hiking, anything that brings you peace in LA.
Will bring me peace? I said the fans. The fans bring me peace every time. After every game, I'll be late to every meeting in the locker room. I always go out there. I kid you not, I always start from wherever the band at. I always start, then I go show love to all the fans. Like the fans, they always bring me peace. Like they always, you know, they're just there for you, and you know it shows a lot about the Trojan family. Like they always stick to you, stick to your side when you're down and when you're up. So I feel as though the fans bring me so much peace. We couldn't do what we do without the fans. You know, the fans mean a lot to me because like at some point in time I was a fan. So like, you know, why treat what you was, why treat them bad, you know? So after every game I always show love to the fans, you know, even them when I'm in public I show love to anybody. And that's who I am. You know, I love everybody. Like at the end of the day, I'm a human and they human. So like why treat them some way just because I'm good at a sport? You know, that a sport not gonna take you that far in life. Nah, you got to always love, you know, and that's how my grandma and my mama taught me. Like, you just can't be this person you think you over anybody. Like, nah, at the end of the day, like I'm already big, so some people be scared to come up to me and talk to me just because sometimes I have my headphones on, you know, and I don't smile. But you know, I'm here. If you want to talk, you know, I'm here to talk. You know, I'm here for anything. So I feel as though that's my piece. You know, just USC Trojan family.
All right. Well, amazing stuff. Shout out to your mom and your grandma for raising you like this. Great stuff. We really appreciate you coming on and doing this. Let's get you to do the fight on so we can get a good screenshot.
Do it on here?
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Love it. Oh, then you get the balloons coming. Yeah. We love it. Yeah. So the iPad balloons always coming up there. But Jahkeem Stewart, people call him Thanos. We really appreciate you coming on. It was so fun to talk to you. Congrats on all the early success and wishing you the best of luck the rest of the season. Big one coming up against Illinois. You excited for another Big Ten road trip?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited. We started our preparation on Sunday, so we got to get after it on Bloody Tuesday tomorrow, and we finna have a great preparation. You know, going to the game on Saturday, ready to go. You know, play Illinois, have a great game there, and it's gonna be a great game. Can't wait to go out there. You know, be out there with my brothers and play a game I love.
Sweet. Well, thanks again for coming on. Make sure you check them out. USC number 4 out there. And thanks again to House of Victory for setting all of this up for Connor and Jahkeem. I'm Ryan. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we will talk to you next time.
Thanks so much.